Good evening. How you feeling about some Charlie Daniels band, some CDB? We'll hear the long-haired country boy himself. Well, not him exactly. Me singing his songs. How about that? Let's give that a go. How about Devil Went Down to Georgia? You know what it is. Sing along. The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across a young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot, the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to make a bet, there, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play a pretty good fiddle, Bob, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul because I think I'm better than you." The boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take you a bet you're going to regret because I'm the best that's ever been. Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard because hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals in hard. And if you win, you get that shot and the fiddle made of gold. But if you lose, the devil gets your soul." Oh, yeehaw! The devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show." And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. And he pulled that bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And then a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this. When the devil finished, Johnny said, "Well, you're pretty good, old son, but sit right down in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done. Fire on the mountain, one boys run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. I'm chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. And granny, does your dog bite? No, child, no." The devil bowed his head because he knew he'd been beat. And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, "Devil, come on back if you ever want to try it again. I told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best that's ever been." He played Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. A chicken in the bread pan picking out dough. And granny, does your dog bad? No, child, no. Johnny said, "I'm the best that's ever been." All right, how about the South's going to do it again? I'm not sure I know this one, but I'm figured out. Oh, I know it. Well, the train squidges, not the squidges, run around on time, and Tucker Butlers are cooking down in Carolina. People down in Florida can't be still when old Lenny Skinner's picking down in Jacksonville. People down in Georgia come from near and far to hear Richard Beth picking on that red guitar. So gather around, children, get down. Well, get down, children, get loud. Well, you can be loud and proud. Well, you can be proud now because the South's going to do it again and again. Elvis is sitting on a bale of hay. He ain't good looking, but he sure can play. And there's ZZ Top, and you can't forget that old brother Will is getting soaking wet. And all the people down in Tennessee are digging Barefoot Jerry and a CDB. So gather around, children, get down. You can get down, children, get loud. Well, you can be loud and proud, get down. You better be proud to hear you're proud, you're a rebel, because the South's gonna do it again. Yes, it is. The South's gonna do it again. Oh, you can be loud and be proud, because the South's gonna do it again. Simple Man. Oh, let's give that a go. Oh, Trudy. I'm gonna find that song Trudy by CDB. Oh, you know what? I don't think I want this one. Okay, no. I'm gonna go to Drinking My Baby Goodbye. Oh, let's try that. That might be fun. Drinking my baby goodbye. I'll be drinking my baby goodbye. I'll be drinking my baby goodbye. I'm sitting on a bar stool, acting like a dumb fool. That's what I'm doing today. I'm a sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking. I'm boozing my troubles away. When I couldn't make her stay, well, doggone her anyway. She can't say that I didn't try. Pour me another one. I'm finished with the other one. Drinking my baby goodbye. I'm drinking my baby goodbye. Every time I disagreed, she was always asking me, "Are you a man or a mouse?" And now that she's gone, she probably thinks that I'm home, just a moping around the house. She probably thinks that she's one thing I couldn't get along without. Well, wouldn't it surprise her? I gotta sympathize as long as these bottles hold out. Well, I'm a sitting on a bar stool, acting like a dumb fool. That's what I'm a doing today. Well, I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking. I'm boozing my troubles away. Well, I couldn't make a stay. Well, doggone her anyway. Say that I didn't try. Pour me another one, finish with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Every time I sit and try down and talk to her, it always ends up in a fuss. I tried to reason with her right up to the time she got on that Greyhound bus. I would have been better if I could forget her, 'cause she should forgot about me. And if it takes all night, I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna sit here till I can't see. Well, I'm sitting on a bar stool, acting like a dumb fool. That's what I'm doing today. Well, I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking. I'm boozing my troubles away. Well, now I couldn't make her stay. Well, doggone her anyway. She can't say I didn't try. And pour me another one. I'm finished with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Well, I'm a sitting on a bar stool, acting like a dumb fool. That's what I'm a doing today. Well, I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking. I'm boozing my troubles away. When I couldn't make her stay, well, God damn her, God, about try. And pour me another one. I'm finished with the other one. I'm drinking my baby goodbye. I said, pour me another one. I'm finished with the other one. I'm drinking my baby goodbye. I said, pour me another one. I'm finished with the other one. I'm drinking my baby goodbye. Drinking my baby goodbye. Okay, how about Trudy? I don't know if you know that song by Charlie Daniels Band. Devil Went Down to Georgia. We did that. Okay, I don't see this one, but I know it's here. Charlie Daniels. It's what? Call Up Trudy. Call Up Trudy karaoke. Trudy. And then Long Haired Country Boy. And then that's good for tonight. I hope your Tuesday was a lovely day. Uh-oh. All right. This is no good. This is not good for me. I'm sure it's good, but I'm going to try and find one that has lyrics in it instead of just the music. Call up Trudy on the telephone. Send a mail by the mail. Call up Trudy on the telephone. I'll send her a letter by the mail. Tell her I'm stuck down here in Dallas. They won't let me out of this jail. Tell her I'm just about to lose my mind. Oh, here's one with lyrics. Third time's a charm. Oh, yeah, here it is. Call up Trudy on the telephone. Send her a letter in the mail. And tell her I'm stuck up here in Dallas. And they won't let me out of this jail. She asked you how I'm faring. And tell her I'm just about to lose my mind. About old Johnny Lee Walker. I am the girl I left behind. Johnny Walker was a car mechanic and the trouble and eye for cash. Luckiest man in Dallas County. He got a white chain and a black mustache. He loved his whiskey and he loved his women. We got like a limousine. Big time find his townhouse in Dallas. Hotel suite in New Orleans. Carried a switchblade knife in his left hip pocket. 44 hot leg under his coat. Cut you down in a New York minute. See them cheating you is all she wrote. Judy on the telephone. Send a letter in the mail. And tell her I'm hung up here in Dallas. Well, they won't let me out of this jail. And if she asks you how I'm faring, I'll tell her I'm just about to lose my mind. Worrying about old Johnny Lee Walker. I am the girl I left behind. Town done Friday evening. Sure as hell didn't mean to stay. On my way back to Louisiana. I had a pile for thirst and 6 months' pay. I met a blind in Deville. Flying high and feeling mean. Down a quart and a half of red eye. Spent $45 in the slot machine. And boys in the back were dealing 7 cards. I sat down and won me 110. Didn't tip that grant to Richmond. when big old Lee come strolling in. 707, when he done won all of my bread. I accused him of cheating. He reached for a pistol. I grabbed a chair and went upside of his head. Then I took off running like a motorcycle. And was bowling when the sirens wail. They have cops in Dallas County just to put one coot-ass boy in jail. Call up Judy on the telephone. I'll send a letter in the mail. Until I'm hung up here in Dallas. And they won't let me out of this jail. And if she asks you how I'm faring, tell her I'm just about to lose my mind. Worrying about old Johnny Lee Walker and the girl I left behind. Trudy on the telephone. And send a letter in the mail. Tell her I'm hung up here in Dallas. They won't let me out of this jail. See how I'm faring. Oh, tell her I'm just about to lose my mind. What about old Johnny Lee Walker and the girl I left behind? Judy on the telephone. Okay, long-haired country boy. Know that one? Oh, no. Okay, here it is. Charlie Daniels Band, CDB. It's coming. People say I'm no good, crazy as a loon. 'Cause I get stoned in the morning and I get drunk in the afternoon. I'm kind of like my old blue tick hound. I like to lay around in the shade. I ain't got no money, but I damn sure got it made. 'Cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Preacher man talking on the TV, he's putting down the rock and roll. He wants me to send a donation, 'cause he's worried about my soul. He said Jesus walked on the water, and I know that is true. But sometimes I think that preacher man would like to do a little walking too. But I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone. Wants me to send a donation because he's worried about my soul. He said, Jesus walked on the water, and I know that is true. Sometimes I think that preacher man like to do a little walking too, 'cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long haired country boy alone. A poor girl wants to marry, a rich girl wants to flirt. A rich man goes to college, and a poor man goes to work. A drunkard wants another drink of wine, and a politician wants a vote. I don't want much of nothing at all, but I will take another toke, 'cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long haired country boy alone. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, one more. Uneasy Rider. Are you familiar with it? Oh, yeah, it's about a road trip that Charlie Daniels takes. Uneasy Rider. And it ends in quite an adventure. Uneasy Rider karaoke version. There you go. That's the one. Mm-hmm. Okay, last time for sure. Oh, no lyrics. Hang on. Find another one with lyrics. It goes like, I was tooting along in my Chevrolet. Oh, yeah, this one's got lyrics. Tooting along in my Chevrolet, digging on the radio, and here it comes. Here it comes. I was taking a trip. I was taking a trip out to LA, tooting along in my Chevrolet, toking on a number and digging on the radio. And just as I crossed that Mississippi line, I heard that highway start to whine, and I knew my left rear tire was about to go. Well, the spare was flat, and I got up tight because there wasn't a filling station in sight. So I limped on down the shoulder on the rim. I went as far as I could, and when I stopped the car, I was right in front of this little bar, kind of a redneck-looking joint called the Dewdrop Inn. Well, I stuffed my hair up under my hat, and I told the bartender that I had a flat, and would he be kind enough to give me change for one? Well, there was one thing I was sure proud to see. There wasn't a soul in the place except for him and me, and he just looked disgusted and pointed toward the telephone. I called up a station down the road a ways, and he said he wasn't very busy today, and he could have somebody there in just about 10 minutes or so. He said, now you just stay right where you're at, and I didn't bother to tell the darn fool that I sure as hell didn't have any place else to go. I just ordered up a beer and sat down at the bar when some guy walked in and said, who owns this car with the peace sign, mag wheels, and four on the floor? Well, he looked at me and I damn near died, and I decided that I'd just wait outside. So I laid $1 on the bar and headed for the door. Just when I thought to get out of there with my skin, these five big dudes come a strolling in with this one old drunk cheek and some fellow with green teeth. And I was almost to the door when the biggest one said, you tip your hat to this lady, son. And when I did, all that hair fell out from underneath. Now, the last thing I wanted was to get in a fight in Jackson, Mississippi on a Saturday night, especially when there was three of them and only one of me. Well, they all started laughing, and I felt kind of sick, and I knew I better think of something pretty quick. So I just reached out and kicked old Green Teeth right in the knee. Now he let out a yell that'd curl your hair, but before he could move, I grabbed me a chair and I said, "Watch him, folks, because he's a thoroughly dangerous man." Well, you may not know, but this man's a spy. He's an undercover agent for the FBI, and he's been sent down here to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan. He was still bent over, holding on to his knee, but everybody else was looking and listening to me, and I laid it on thicker and heavier as I went. I said, "Would you believe this man has gone as far as tearing Wallace stickers off the bumpers of cars, and he even voted for George McGovern for president?" Well, he's a friend of them long-haired pinko fags. I bet he's even got a commie fag tagged up on the wall inside of his garage. He's a snake in the grass. I'll tell you guys, he may look dumb, but that's just a disguise. He's a mastermind in the ways of espionage. They all started looking real suspicious at him, and he jumped up and said, "Now, wait a minute, Jim. You know he's lying. I've been living here all of my life. I'm a faithful follower of Brother John Birch, and I belong to the Antioch Baptist Church, and I ain't even got a garage. You can call home and ask my wife." Then he started saying something about the way I was dressed, but I didn't wait around to hear the rest. I was too busy moving and hoping I didn't run out of luck. When I hit the ground, I was making tracks, and they were just taking my car down off the jack. So I threw that man a 20 and jumped in and fired that mother up. Mario Andretti would have sure been proud the way I was moving when I passed that crowd coming out that door and headed toward me in a trot. And I guess I should have gone ahead and run, but somehow I just couldn't resist the fun of chasing them all just once around the parking lot. Well, they headed for their car, but I hit the gas and spun around and headed them off at the pass. I was slinging gravel and putting a ton of dust in the air. Well, I had them all out there stepping in and fetching like their heads were on fire and their asses were catching. But I figured I'd better go ahead and split before the cops got there. When I hit the road, I was really wheeling. I had gravel flying and rubber squealing, and I didn't slow down until I was almost to Arkansas. Well, I think I'm going to reroute my trip. I wonder if anybody think I flipped if I went to L.A. via Omaha. All right. Thank you for joining me. Have yourself a lovely evening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Keep well. Get a matchen.